Hi, Maria here, and today I am doing this look for you. And this has been my go-to look lately, including the red lip, but I've done it with many different colored lips. But I just think it looks, I don't know, it's kind of natural but glam looking, the eyes. And I love it, and the star of the show is definitely the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. It's amazing, and it's what gives me that kind of light peachy tone, even though it looks super white in the pan. When you apply it to the lid, it's just gorgeous. I just love it. It's got kind of apricot-y reflex in it. It's stunning. I love it, love it, love it. So if you're interested in watching this, please feel free to stay tuned and we'll get started right away. So I'm going to start with a primer, and I'm going to try this. It's called Lancome Visionaire. I actually don't know if it's a primer or not. It might be some sort of skin treatment, so we'll see. I got it as a sample, and it says on here, advanced skin corrector, wrinkles, pores, and evenness. So, and just the consistency, it seemed more like a primer. And it smells a little bit like glue. That's not a good sign, but we'll give it a try anyway. It actually doesn't smell like glue. It smells really nice. Or maybe I just like the smell of glue. Now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way in the color Porcelain, and I'm just gonna pump one pump. One pump is usually enough. Sometimes they need a little bit more. I'm just gonna bounce this all over my skin. Today I think I need a little bit more, so just pumped out a bit more on my hand. See how I've got, like, I'm so red a lot of times in my cheeks, so sometimes if I'm really, really red, I put on extra. And now I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me Concealer in number 15 and my H&M Concealer in Alabaster. This one's just way lighter, so I like to mix the two together. Now I'm going to use my NYX High Definition Shadow Base on my eyes. And I really recommend always making sure to do underneath your lash, the lower lash line, where you're going to put eyeshadow underneath. Sometimes it's easy to forget that, but you know, if you've, it just helps the wear of your shadow, like it just stays longer. So it makes more sense to also go under your eye so that shadow stays on. What I've noticed when I've forgotten to do that, which happens occasionally, the shadow that's under my eyes just kind of wears off really fast. So it really does, I think it really does make a difference. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna set my whole face. And I always just tap the top to get some into the cap. So this is what I do. And actually the reason why I've started doing my shadow base first is because then I can go over it with the translucent powder, which just helps all the other shadows go on nicely. Now I'm going to contour using, as usual, my MAC Omega shadow. Guys, I just hit pan on my MAC Omega shadow. Oh. Now I'm going to use my Chocolate Soleil in medium deep to just bronze up my face. Now I've got ginormous cheekbones. Yes, I think so. Now I'm going to zoom you in and we'll get working on the eyes. So I'm going to use the Morphe palette just because that's the one I tend to pull out. In particular, it just happens to have a dark brown like this that's also a bit shimmery, which I like to use. Now, if you don't have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, another great option for this look is the Kat Von D Shade and Light, because basically it has all the same colors, just all matte. So I've actually done the look using this as well, but I'm just gonna use my Morphe palette today. So I'm just gonna start with the big fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to go into this color right here, which is kind of a light caramely shade. And I'm going to just apply this completely in the crease, go all the way in, and just buff it out really good. Okay, then I'm gonna go into the next deepest color. So I start with this one, and then I move to this one, and it's just a little bit deeper. But this one, I'm just gonna go to the halfway point. And then I'm gonna start to pull it onto my lid a bit. I'm going to go into the darkest of those three colors. So there's this one, and then this one. And I'm gonna just do that on the outer third. And just kind of bring it into the deeper part of my crease. Then I'm gonna take my Morphe M200, which is my favorite blending brush, and just kind of blend all of these together so that they're nice and seamless. Okay, now I'm going to take a little pencil brush, and I'm going to go into this deeper brown color right there. And I'm applying this just kind of on the lid and where that crease starts. So kind of like in the outer V. And then I'm gonna take this into the crease. And then I'm gonna take the shimmery brown that's right beside it and just do that on the lid. Okay, and then while I'm at it, I'm gonna take the dark matte brown here. Where are you? Dark matte brown there. And I'm gonna pull that under my lash line. Okay, so I just brought that dark color just down to kind of where my pupil begins. Now the star of the show is the Kat Von D Metal Crush in Thunderstruck. And it looks just kind of like a plain white, so why would this be exciting? And it's because it has this amazing kind of apricot-y peach color. So when I put it on my lid, you'll see it doesn't actually look overly white, or I don't know how to explain this color other than it's just gorgeous and amazing. It's got like these, I don't know, these cool peach kind of reflex in it. It's just stunning. So I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. Look at that. Is that not amazing? And I'm actually gonna take it onto the brown. Okay, now I'm gonna just take this smaller fluffy brush and I'm just going to brush it in the inner, or like the deepest part of my crease, kind of where it attaches to my mobile lid, to get rid of that shimmery shade from the going up there. Did that make sense? Anyway, I don't want the shiny stuff up here, so I just go like this over it again, and then it kind of erases that. So that's what we got so far. I love it. I totally love it. Now I'm gonna take a teeny weeny fluffy brush, and I'm going to go back into that first color, the lightest color right here. And I'm gonna do that on my lower lash line. Now I'm actually going to go into the Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to pull out that white color and that cream color. I'm gonna mix them together, and I'm going to do that on my brow bone, and then pull it down here. I love the Jaclyn Hill palette, but it doesn't have a matte highlight, and I like using one a lot, so. Okay, so this is what we have so far for the eyeshadow. Look at the way that thunderstruck. Like I can't get over it. It's so gorgeous. So now I'm gonna water my line. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna line my waterline using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I'm gonna line my top lash line with the NYC liquid liner, but I'm not gonna give myself a wing. While that's drying, I'm going to go in with Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown for me eyebrows. Now I'm going to take my Tarte eyelash curler, curl my lashes, put some mascara on. Now that I'm finished with my eyelashes, I've got my eyelashes on. I'm going to go in with the Sephora what's it called? The Sephora eyeliner. It's waterproof and it's in the number 14 and it's called Cocoa. And I'm just gonna use that to finish my lower lash line. So I'm just placing this, it's just a nice bronze color, just into the lash line, just to give it a bit more darkness and depth. And I'm taking it just to where that kind of light color starts. And then I'm going to put mascara on my lower lashes. So with this eye look, which this is what it looks like. I love this eye look. It's basically the look I'm doing all the time these days. You can go with any color of blush or lipstick. It's super neutral. But today I thought I'd go for something dark. So I'm going to go in with MAC Burgundy and Stone, and then I'm gonna do my lip color in the Bite Beauty Aubergine. Now to finish this look off, I'm going to go into Too Faced Your Love is King blush, my little mini blush. And I'm going to go in with Mary Luminizer by the Balm. And then I'm going to take my Ambient Lighting Palette by Hourglass, and I'm going to take this lightest color here, run it under my eyes, and kind of wherever there's a highlight. And then I'm going to mix the two together and put it everywhere else. And then I'm going to use this bronze color just where I do my contouring. And then I'm going to spray with MAC Fix Plus. Okay, now I'm gonna just fix my hair up and I will be right back. So this is the final look. That's the eyes. I love this shadow. I just love it. It's my favorite look. I do it all the time. It would be my go-to look for sure. So, and this is what I got going on today. Hope that you like it. And if you did, please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I guess that's it. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.